All right, welcome back to the channel, and all I can say is wow. I got turned on to this show called Expedition Bigfoot by a podcast that I listen to called Haunted Cosmos, and I made it to I'm almost done with all 4 seasons of the show. I hope they come out with a season 5. That would be awesome, but I saw in this show some of the most compelling evidence I've ever seen about Bigfoot and these thoughts that I've been having for years that Bigfoot is not what we think it is. It's traditionally been something that we would describe as a hairy creature that wanders in the woods. And why can we never find bones? Because there are no bones. There's no Bigfoot. We've just named it Bigfoot because we don't know what else to call it. And I think the show has finally kind of reached beyond what we traditionally think of Bigfoot as. You've got that one show where they wander around in the woods and they're leaving donuts and doing Bigfoot calls and they never find anything. And the reason for that is because those people are all crazy. This show was actually done really, really well. And it was in season 3 where they caught this shadow figure, and I'm looking at it right now. They had the whole night. They had rocks being thrown at them, or not being thrown at them, but falling off of this 50-foot ridge. And there's nothing up there that they can visibly see. And so they're walking over there. And as they walk over there, right there. Wow. I mean, dude, that is, and their light isn't even on it at first. And it's still black, and you can see it, and it's this thing just gliding across the screen, and then it just dissipates. And so you can tell that the lady on the show, who's the skeptic, is shook. Now, does she think that Bigfoot is a hairy creature? No, not even by the end of season 4. I don't think she's actually going to consider Bigfoot as being a creature. But this whole idea opened up in season 3 of Bigfoot perhaps being the biblical Nephilim from chapter 6 of Genesis. And that's what I've been really kind of exploring and trying, and that's what Haunted Cosmos, these guys are Christians, and they kind of talked about it a little bit. And even another podcast that I listened to, Belief Hole, they entertain that whole idea, and I really think that you've got what we call the dog man and skinwalkers and stuff like that. I think they're all one and the same. I think you've got these demonic figures that are roaming the earth. I don't know. It's a fascinating thing. I guess from a young age, me growing up, from the age of like 7, I've experienced paranormal activity pretty much my whole life, but from a very young age. And as you sit there and you see these things and you witness lights turning on and off by themselves, something stomping across your floor, or radios turning on and off, whatever the case may be. There's just so many different things that happened as a kid, and as an adult as well, that you can't just dismiss it. And if you've ever experienced anything paranormal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your mind cannot wrap around what it is that you just experienced. And even though you've tried your best to dismiss it or explain it away, you just can't. Nothing can explain quite accurately what you experience. And the shadow figure that I'm looking at here on my computer screen that they catch is just absolutely crazy to me. And I'm looking at it right now. That is insane. And then in season 4, you got to go watch the show. In season 4, they have this LiDAR radar that they actually catch a figure. What they call as a ghost on what they called it a ghost, but it's not a ghost. It's just a figure that was caught on their LiDAR that disrupted the imagery. And it actually comes across, and it looks exactly like it does in this video right here that I'm looking at. It's crazy. I'm going to put it up here. Hopefully I don't get hit with a copyright. Maybe if I just play it without music and I talk over it, will be cool. Anyway, that just got me super excited, to really dive into more of what Bigfoot is. But right now I'm like pumped because I've never seen anything like this. You know, that's a demon. That's what that is. And you know, I think when you actually think about the way that people describe skinwalkers, or they describe the dog man, we're talking about the same thing, you know. And so that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to talk about that on this channel, and we're gonna find this thing. You know, I guess that's what this channel is all about: legendary, mysterious explorations. So yeah, we're gonna find this thing. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Don't forget to leave a like and comment, and I will talk to you in the next video.